Thanks for joining us, guys.
Hi, thank you for joining. Um, we're okay. So thank you for joining the JFH app test team meeting. This happens every Wednesday, 1 p.m. Pacific, 4 p.m. Eastern. Um, we're going through the issues that have been reported so far, and we're testing them on both iOS and Android. And for to, for today, I'm gonna share very quickly the Excel, and in the same time what we're testing, because we want to push it to the live environment. We're testing the direct messaging functionality and the world page. The world page is the last big piece of the app, which um, needs to be tested thoroughly. So
I just want to jump in here, guys. Is just say something in regards to. I'm not sure if anyone saw Justin Lin's Deadline article today, and Justin Lin is the director of probably the director that's been hired most to make the Fast and Furious franchise. So he was talking about the new Fast 9 trailer and the desire to the adamant desire to put it out in theaters. And essentially, the article, it's a good article. I like Justin Lin. He actually works with one of our writers for Justice for Hire. The reason I'm mentioning this is because of the fact that the article essentially says we are doing our best to keep things the same. So that is the theme of the article. We want people to enjoy this in movie theaters. I grew up in going to movie theaters, feeling good about it. That's what he's saying. My best movie experiences are there, and that is totally not the future. What we're doing here together is the future. And so it's just, to anybody who even watches this after, after the fact on YouTube, et cetera, like that's what we're really doing here today. When Andra talks about testing the world page and that being a big piece, it's a huge part of what we're talking about, of creating a platform where the cinematic universe actually is an app. And it is essentially a gateway in your palm to joining other characters and stories and creating your own. So, I just wanted to say that because that was the first article I read this morning after my morning routines of mental, spiritual, physical alignment. So it was a big deal and just kind of rippling through my day. So what we're doing here is so important, and we're just so grateful for you guys showing up since Class Zero. So thank you guys.
thank you, Jen. Um, Thank you, Jen. And I'll be sharing with you the list of issues. And I want to be mindful of your time as usual. Every session is recorded. It goes on YouTube. This is patent pending technology. And we're very grateful for your presence here and your contribution to not keep things the same. I'm gonna put the link in the chat, and please let me know if you can access the list. Zero, welcome back. It's been a while. I've seen your super moves on IG and cannot wait to see your content on the app as soon as all the full experience will be live. And let me know, guys, if you can access the document. Okay, so as I was saying, first of all, we're testing the direct messaging functionality, and the first big task is DM. So test direct messaging functionality overall. Zero, can you remind me what's your phone? I know that Sensei Claus tests on an Android, and I think you also have an Android, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I also have an Android.
Cool, awesome. That's great because you and Sensei Claus have an Android, and me and Jen will test on iOS, so we can share the results and compare them on all the environments.
Okay.
Creator is back. Thank you. Hi, are you at school?
So I should be here just DMing.
Yep. Yeah, we're just testing the general, like first the general functionality, like how easy it is to find, how explicit it is, how smooth is the experience. Like this is not Instagram, so it's a platform built from scratch by us. So any feedback, I'm here. I'm just hit me with.
But I have to say, when she says it's not Instagram, she means that it's a different approach and different thinking, not necessarily a difference in pristine quality, which we are attempting to surpass one step at a time. And what's going on, Creator? Thanks for joining us, man.
Man, it's been a while since I've been here.
Okay, great. As usual, Creator, the issue list is in the Excel. Go through them and report the test result on every line. Zero, you do have you're able to log in. I know you claimed your account. You were in those sessions, so you can use the app.
Okay.
And just to make sure everyone knows, all these sessions are happening on justforheroes.app, which is an environment available to the test team during the test sessions. And for those that watch this on YouTube after, join the test team if you want to have access to it.
So just like confirm, you said Justice for Hire app.
Let's try this. Just for Heroes that app today.
Sorry?
It's Justice for Heroes. Okay.
Oh,
Just for Heroes, not Justice.
Yeah, justforheroes.app.
Okay. Thank you.
And if you need your credentials or anything, let me know if you forgot mine.
Yeah, nothing's coming up. You mind sending me a link?
Sure.
Thank you.
The link is in the chat, and I'm gonna give you the credentials in a bit as well.
All right.
Zero, you have the coolest backstory.
Oh.
Okay, so I think you need to reset. No, okay. I'm gonna send you the credentials in private.
Are you talking to me?
Yes.
Okay.
So on the login, you're gonna use the credentials that I'm sending to you in the chat.
Okay.
If we could check in from time to time and let me know how the experience goes, that would be great. Oh, it disappears?
No, it pops in.
Oh, it pops in. Okay, so that means that's not. Yes, but okay. All good, Kid Ninja, are you in?
I'm in the middle of logging in right now.
Okay,
Sensei, you see my messages?
It worked. I am in the app.
you're muted.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I timestamped. I got that at 4:17, so you sent that like 4:16, 4:17. We're good.
Great, thank you.
Cheers.
Do the seconds still appear in the timestamps or not?
Oh, he wrote it. I don't see any timestamp at all.
Yeah, and I DIY'd that.
In the list, in the big list.
There's supposed to be timestamp.
No.
Oh, no, I don't see a timestamp. I just wrote that.
I can't get back to the list.
Yeah, that's true. If this keeps on doing it.
Yeah, as a matter of fact.
Can you use the browser back?
No, because the browser back is also. Oh, there we go. There we go. Oh, yeah. It still happens with the keyboard though.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, timestamp 117.
Okay, so no more seconds, because you said you don't want the seconds.
Yeah, seconds great. Like, yeah, each one of these should have a little
Times to time?
Yeah, well,
each individual message?
Maybe each one for the day. Yeah, I think that's as long as people know on which day something was said.
Well,
So
I think it's every enter. Because if you write the big message.
So, I mean, whatever's easier for us. But if I go here, so yeah, it is every enter here.
It's every enter.
Yeah.
So every enter.
Yeah, but I would do something very soft with the so that it's not too hard on the eyes because.
Yeah, the styling, you mean?
Yeah, I would just like you drop the opacity or something.
Every enter, show, timestamp of message sent.
Creator, I'm about to DM you.
Great. Okay, I'm gonna post the next tasks also. But you know what? I'll give you a couple more minutes and then we can check in each of us on how the experience is in the chat. Creator, I know you're working, so if you want to send your feedback in a DM or on Zoom, it's great.
Okay, you got two messages from me, Creator. Zero, I'm gonna find you now too.
I'm sorry, what?
I'm just gonna send you some DMs.
All right.
This is interesting. I type 0 and his name doesn't pop up. But if I type, I just saw 0 pop up, but I typed like completely the wrong name. So when I put a K in, 0 pops up.
What? Yeah, it's
Confirmed.
Can you try now? Yeah, it's a data bug.
There we go. Cool.
In the field that's used for filtering, it was appearing his old username, which was Tunisia.
Okay. So I just pressed on his profile because you were talking about the backstory. This is what I got.
Okay. So you cannot see his profile.
I pressed on his name.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And I'm pressing this. Screen record because this is.
Mm-hmm.
It highlights, but then it doesn't actually.
Yeah. Okay. See you over there. And you'll later. Okay.
Yes, I can't get anybody by pressing their
Oh wow.
name.
What happened? Okay.
I've got a small one. For some reason, Wolf with an E shows at the top of my list. I
Same here.
don't. So what?
Same with me.
Yeah, I don't know if there's a space or something that I can't see. Maybe that would be the why, but
Also, certain videos would not play for me. I don't know if they're like pictures or if they're actually videos, but I think they are because it's showing a like a timestamp of 0.00.
Okay. On what page are the videos?
I'm on the world page, I believe, where it says world missions and challenges.
Okay. But that's great. That's good to know. Okay, let's go to the next one then. Remember, we're going through the list in the chat. Can you reply to the DMs? This was an issue.
All right. Now I can DM.
Where did you find his profile from?
No, I didn't get his profile, but remember I was pressing the button, the send button, and it was static, nothing was happening. But now I pressed it and now it worked.
Can you try to see if you can reply to Jen's DM, for example, 0, because that means that's a test case for the current issue.
Yeah, okay. It seems to go. It went well with me.
Got it.
Or was there supposed to be like a notification to let me know that I received a message or anything?
Yes, it's in the works. It has not been deployed yet. But
Oh, okay.
it's so
I'm
good
just making sure.
The expected behavior is coming soon.
I was just making sure because it's been a while since I've been here, so I don't know what developments y'all had while I was
How
gone.
does it feel if at the first glance, I mean, aside from the fact that the videos seem to have some problems on yours on this environment, how does it feel what you're saying?
Uh, hmm. DM test. Howdy. Is there supposed to be like a speech bubble or like a text bubble around the words, or is it just supposed to be the words?
Do you mean within the DM
Yes,
itself
within the DM, because
or in the cast
a
chat section?
yeah where you texted me because there's a text bubble around when I said howdy, but when I saw the OCC test or the DM test or the guide, there's no like text bubble around it.
Yeah, so we're still figuring out what the most pleasing thing on the eye is. So like we definitely thought that it made sense to have your whoever is sending it, like you as the sender, clarifying your words within the
Ah,
bubble.
okay,
But you know, open to not only putting bubbles around everything or not, but also around color of bubble, because that color doesn't necessarily sit too well with me on the eye. It doesn't feel good to look at.
okay,
So yeah, it's figuring this out.
okay,
We're open to suggestions. I mean, a, a big a big result of these sessions are just to see first, as John said, it's good to know that expected behavior is something that we worked on and we're gonna release for test and in the public app soon. But like colors, we're building this together, guys. So we're open to suggestions.
okay. I understand now.
So if there's, like you said, a bubble, we can poll, we can make a poll and see how this would be more pleasing for more heroes or for more users of the app.
Okay.
We should contemplate the difference between like a dot notification that we talked about on the and the actual message, like just sliding down for a second and then sliding back up. You know, like when you get a DM in Instagram and
yeah.
and then it disappears.
I think that might be. We'll test after I deploy this. Can you? Okay. So let me, Jen. Can you test the? Are you in the brand account? Can you test?
I'm not. I can.
Can you test the issues that you recorded?
Okay. If you want to go to world page on there.
Yeah. Or we can do that test after. Okay, so let's go to the world page now. So just to confirm before moving on to, I want to get us into the practice of, so we were testing the reply to DMs. Jen and Zero, were you able to have a conversation in a DM on the platform, on our app?
Yes.
Jen?
Zero, did you see my response to your blah blah blah?
Yeah.
It's another blah blah blah.
Yeah, I definitely I saw it.
Okay. I had a lot of fun with that. Just want you to know.
No problem, man.
Thank you. As I think Jen mentioned this, or we mentioned this these past weeks, we're centralizing the current behavior that's on Instagram, for example. We centralized all the cast chats in our cast chat on the app, which is
Okay.
live, which is functional. which is in the live environment on justiceforhire.app. And now,
let me add. I just want to add a little bit to that statement. We're in the process of centralizing, and part of that is is essentially getting the message out to people, because like we have a lot of folks on obviously on Instagram. We have multiple cast chats on Instagram. We have multiple cast chats on no, we have one big cast chat on Discord, and then we have like a bunch of stuff happening on TikTok. So it's just like, okay, well, we just need to bring everything together, and it's really our responsibility to consistently let people know that that's the place to go to talk. But the only there's a process to that. So we're still in the midst of making the cast chat the central location for cast chat, this app. But of course, that's not possible unless we do exactly what we just did right now. So thank you again, guys.
No problem.
well, the same way as the Instagram, we also have the cast chat functionality live on justiceforhire.app, which is the public facing app, and you can chat here too. This reminds me, there was a small bug on the live environment or the cast chat. Can you test that when you were sending?
Actually, I think I already did. When I was trying to test, I typed yo about 3 times and pressed send, and I don't think any of them went through.
Interesting.
That happened today?
Yeah, like I want to say roughly 4 minutes ago.
Okay, yeah, that's yeah,
I have
anything
2
and everything that
yos
seems
from
odd,
you.
please let us know.
There's 2 yos from you
Okay.
in the cast chat.
So
where exactly would they show up at? Because I'm not seeing them.
question. You're not seeing the yos on the cast chat section or in the DM section?
Okay. Yeah, I'm in the cast chat and I just found them. I was looking in the wrong part. Yeah, I was at the top of like the feed for the chat instead of the bottom.
Okay. Okay, so but just to clarify, when you typed yo, did you see yo pop up in your did yo disappear when you press send?
Looking back on it, I probably was just looking at the wrong part. I can do it again, but
Yeah, please test again, because we had an issue before where you write something and you press send and it sends but it doesn't disappear. So or it
yeah,
disappears and doesn't send. So we've had all those. So
I'll say because earlier, earlier I sent 3 yos. Is there 3 yos in the chat?
There's only 2.
There are 3, but one showed up a lot later. That might be new.
The one that's up a lot later, that's the one I literally just typed. I just typed that one to test.
Still short one then.
So now, if you type something, a message in the message box, and you press send, will appear in the list, and in the same time, the input will be empty. Yes, no. I'm trying to be as clear as possible. Please let me know if I'm not.
No, you're totally fine.
Yeah. Can you try?
I just wrote something.
And did it disappear?
No, it works fine. Works great.
Yeah, everything's working now.
Oh yeah, okay, last view of the day. Okay, gotcha. So yes, Sensei.
Oh yeah, this is just a testing note. So you guys see how when I was testing after 0, I put in numbers? If you don't mind, if you want to test something like that, try and make it different, ideally sequential, like 1, 2, 3, ABC, anything like that, because that way if it disappears, we'll know which one's gone.
Yeah, I got you.
Appreciate
That's
it.
brilliant, man. Thank you.
This is why you're our main cast guy. Yes. David or Zero, you were about to say something?
was just laughing.
Okay, so this was also fixed. Okay, so let's try to reproduce this yo bug. We're gonna call it the yo bug. Can you try to like Zero? Can you try to send, as Sensei Claus said, yo 1, yo 2, yo 3, and see if all of them come through in cache chat?
Toggle from out of character to in character on each one.
Okay.
So number 1 is out of character, number 2 in character, number 3 out of character. Amazing.
Okay.
Great.
All right. So I sent 2 in character and 2 out of character.
So they were all sent.
Yeah, they all look good. I don't know what was going on with the last interaction I had with it, but they're all good now.
Okay. Okay, awesome. So let's see what else we have in DM. In DM, there was an infinite loop in DM. You were not able to go back from the conversation thread. And that's the first one. So
this was a while ago, right?
Yes.
Okay.
So can you exit the?
Yeah, I can exit. I've been able to exit every time.
Okay, so that's also fixed. Great. Okay, anything else that's new on DM?
Just Wolf being at the top and circling that.
Yeah.
Hey, so I've got something.
Sure.
If I go into a conversation, hit back, I go back to chat, to cast chat, not DM. So that's intended
Yes, it's
good. Okay.
It's reported, but it's not in the list for test today as it was not deployed. It's the bug that's called, it's a general bug for when you go in child flow from pad. The moment you press back, you should go to the tab that you started the action from.
Okay, so we
Okay.
can table it for now.
Yes, awesome. Okay, next. Let's go to the world page.
I'm just gonna record this because no one's accessible through tapping.
Okay. From
search or from DM.
Okay.
Or from chat.
Okay. Great. Awesome. Let's go to the world page and start with a light one, commenting on a piece of content. The bug, which is an old one, but it's good to comments not showing up on iPad. So let's test the comments functionality.
Turn it on. Right. Start.
Well, anything that you guys find.
Everything works for me. I commented on Sensei Claus's video, and I also commented on creators. But the weird thing about it was I could watch Sensei Claus, but I couldn't watch anybody else's. So that's why I commented on multiple to see if there's like anything stopping me from commenting.
Gotcha. Can you test on Android?
What is that cool dot? Is that a red dot?
No, it's a delete.
Oh.
It's a clear button.
Oh, good. Okay.
It's an X, a clear button. If you press X, it clears.
Okay. All right. Let's put a different color around that. I thought it was the record button.
So for my video playing, the most obvious difference would be I made that very recently and on a test. So it's probably working because it's the newest video on the page.
Mhm. Okay, I'm also testing on Android to see, because on iOS the videos appear, so I'm testing on Android to see what's the experience there. Luckily, we also have an Android. So you're saying that you can only play the, yeah.
I can only play the Sensei's Claus video at the very top, but everybody else's video that I click on,
Yeah.
it shows like a time span of, and it shows 0.00 for like the time, but
Yeah.
it won't play for me.
Can you Wash the Hate? Because that one works for me.
The hate?
Yeah, Wash the Hate with Vintage.
I am looking for it now.
It's about fifth of the way down, give or take.
I found it. Let's see here. Yeah, that one. I think it's just one sec. So it's like it's giving me a preview of the video, but whenever I try to click on it so I can go to full screen, it sends me back up to your video at the top.
Okay, so this isn't how we're gonna have it live, but just finish my video. It's like a second, minimize out, then you should be able to Wash the Hate.
Yeah, because
Okay.
I'm not able to
No,
watch.
I was able to finish your video, and then when I tried to watch the hate, it sent me back to your video.
Like it scrolled up? Or
No,
just showed
it shows like a preview and it has subtitles, but there's no audio for the hate. But once I click in for full screen, it plays your video instead.
And you can't make it stop, okay.
Yeah.
Because I had that, but I was able to get rid of my video. And I've got
Can you
that playing now.
Zero? Can you try the app in incognito, in an incognito tab? Incognito tab?
Yeah, give me a sec.
To see if that happens.
Yeah.
I was able to reproduce on Android what you're saying, so it's definitely.
So it's not just my phone, or is it just my phone?
No.
It's not your phone.
No.
Okay.
Apparently it's on Android.
It's an Android issue.
But Sensei, you have an Android, right?
Oh yeah, no, I was having the same thing, but I was able to get rid of my video and watch vintages. So I was wondering if his has the exact same version of the bug as I do, or if it's a slightly different version. Looks like it's a little bit different.
All right, I'm logging in on the incognito mode, so just give me a sec.
Sure. The same. So comments, because we were testing the comments just to stay on track. The comments are showing up on phone, on Android. You were able to comment. So this is a task that's passing, Jen. The comments only that issue with the redo button.
So I'm on incognito mode now, and I can watch Sensei Claus's video, but now it won't let me go past Jen's Lego piece missing video.
Yes. Okay, cool. Thank you. We'll work on this. It's an Android bug because it doesn't reproduce on iOS. Thank you so much. This is really helpful.
Okay.
Okay. How are the thumbnails loading though on the work? Are all the thumbnails loading?
Was the thumbnail supposed to autoplay, or?
No, the thumbnail is just a picture, the cover of the delivery module. So when you click on it, it should play. But now we're only looking at how the pictures load. We used to have long time ago, and as we're cleaning up now, we used to have a bug that, what was the bug? That
I do my best to forget all the bugs.
Yeah, the bug was that the thumbnails were not loading in a fashionably manner. Oh, even the note says this happened in LA on Wi-Fi as well. Some thumbnails will load, have the image first, then seconds later load the rest. So it was a staggering loading of the thumbnails, which is passed, which is a tag that's passed.
But yeah, it seems like all the thumbnails are working fine.
Awesome, cool. Yeah, we just need to look at the play. Okay, now the next one. Once share button has been pushed, there is no way to dismiss the share feature. There is a way to dismiss it, but it's not very clear. Usually you just swipe. So let me know if you can. And let's test the actions on the delivery module, like the plus sign, which is the join, see who else completed, share, and we tested the comments. So let's test the join and the see who completed for now.
I am sending everybody sharing the mid-action pose of my son punching me in the face from this past weekend. Of course, it's all choreography.
Sound eventful.
But share is not in the list for test this week.
Well, we're testing everything on here. That's just that.
Yeah, starting with the join.
Okay.
So quick question. Do y'all want me to like
So you can't get rid of
Yeah.
The video that I can play, or you want me to use all the videos I can use?
So is this supposed to be a thumbnail?
Yeah. Okay, and so once share button has been pushed, there is no way to dismiss the share feature.
I just swiped it
down. Jen just swiped it down. I'm interested into the Android experience because I think it's not very.
Not the same.
Yeah, it's not the same. And also, I think this is a new thing that Michael reported during his sessions, his test sessions. So maybe it's not. Maybe one, it's an Android thing, or second, it's
You can always just add an X button. Pop it down.
yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Which is good because on Android it's not working. No, it is. It's working.
So I'm getting a white page from seeing who else joined, who else. completed.
On which
So I want to watch. I would assume that this was completed by them. So okay, let me see
Yeah.
what's going on here with their
Yeah.
content.
so apparently the latest update in terms of the view profile broke that. So thanks for. I think. Yeah. This is the purpose of this. So yeah. Look. I have the error already. So that means that we're view profile. View profile.
Well, that's not to take you to their profile. That's to take you to the content that they created.
Yeah, we agreed that initially we'll take you to their profile.
Okay.
So view.
Well, it would take you to simply their profile, because that wouldn't make any sense. Because then
So
you
it
have to
should
look for it.
it should appear. It should appear.
It's fine if it takes you to their profile, but it should take you to
The content.
To the
Okay.
content on their profile, because that's what the person's looking for.
Okay.
Otherwise, they're going to get lost.
Okay. So it shouldn't be view profile on the list of completed. It should be view content.
Yeah, and it could be view content on profile. That's totally fine. You.
Okay. So this seems that the share is not on Android. It's not very. You can dismiss it if you swipe it down, but it's not very intuitive. So we will have to figure out. What do you think, Jen? Should we add on the share as well as we have on the others? Like when you have send message, should we have an X on the other side? Because on Android, it's
Oh yeah, on the other side, yeah, absolutely, yeah.
you know, send message and just an X
Yeah.
to dismiss it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Hey, Jen.
Thanks for taking notes, Mike.
Those are super important, man. Thank you.
Okay.
So now I'm going to share. I'm going to finally share this mid-action post.
Okay.
I don't think I've actually shared anything successfully yet.
Hey, Jen, can you hear me?
0. Send it to all you guys. 0, 0. I still only get 2 sensei clauses. I get 2 sensei clauses, but there's 3 of them. And the only one that I communicate with is the one that doesn't pop up in search.
Okay. We have on the pipeline of tasks to sync all the content and to merge all the profiles.
Yeah,
I'm just wondering why he doesn't.
Oh, okay.
That's really. I'm just trying to send it to him. So.
This one.
Okay.
I think that's
Can we
unique.
test another big chat one before we do this? I mean, or
Sure.
do it.
Well,
in
this
the-
is taking us to chat right now, right?
Well, it should open a bunch of conversations and have this in it.
Okay. Creator. Well, this is the last thing on the world page, so
Yeah.
in the delivery module. So why
Okay.
is creator not? There we go. Test 1. Send.
All right, so that should have sent to everybody.
What happened? Do you
So this, interestingly enough, I sent to creator,
and open it,
and
but
then
there's
it
no.
automatically opened my DM with him, and I sent to creator and sensei and 0 all at once. And the back button was taking me back to search, taking me back to chat. And so it did not send
Did it send only the text?
It said nothing.
Okay.
Yeah. Matter of fact, there might be 2 creator profiles actually.
Okay. Okay, I noted the share content and what's the expected behavior when you share to a list of?
Well, I mean, once you press, the way I use Instagram, I see something. This is cool. Send it to my people, and then I just keep on scrolling. So
it shouldn't take you to
I don't want to be pulled away from the feed. And there are 2 different creator profiles. There's this one with this picture.
And the other one?
This one with this picture.
There's only one, but it had different.
Well, I have. Yeah, like it opened up a completely separate conversation with the this one's not searchable.
Okay. Yeah. Awesome. So yeah, we have some data bugs that are in the pipeline as well. Your name, creator. Okay. Great. Okay, so the next one is also, I think this is something, because we have 3 more minutes. Oh, time flies when you're having fun. In character and out of character DMs show up as separate conversations. I believe it's supposed to be a single conversation with different text colors. They appear, yeah, go take it away, Sensei.
Yeah, so that was one of mine. I've only got that with Jan, so it could be something unique to my 3 profile thing. But I wanted to test that because I can only test it on Android. If anybody else has that, it'd be good to give a shot.
Yeah, I can start the conversation.
What happened with Jan?
Before I cleared all the data, because data is still mixed. He's saying that, so DMs were in the thread or on the list of DMs?
On the list, I have 2 separate conversations with Jan.
Well, because of the 2 profiles.
Yeah, so that would probably be it. But originally they were splitting between in character and out of character. I could send in character to one and out to the other. But I think that's been patched because I can send both to him now.
Okay.
I just wanted to mention that, so if it ever came up again, we'd have a reference.
Thank you. Yeah, that's great. I'm gonna try to talk to Jen now because we have to chat on the app as well. Okay. Hello. New character. Do you see it in the same? Hello, out of character.
Are you trying to?
Yeah, can you go in the conversation with me?
Yeah, going by what we've seen today, it probably won't replicate, but we have a reference, you know.
Okay, so.
Is it hello character, hello?
Yeah, so it's in the same one. He's saying that before it looked like they appeared in a separate thread, but before we had fixed.
You just said hello in character, hello. So it's appearing as if I send it.
Wait, what?
Did you say hello in character and hello out of character to each of them?
Yeah.
Can you say send one more thing? Because
what you're sending appears in.
So, but you just wrote this too.
Hello in character, yeah. Yeah, so it's a mix up there. Cool. Awesome. Well, see, it wasn't that bug. It was a different one.
Okay, you want to write that one down? Because I didn't see what you guys saw.
Yeah, so apparently, and not apparently, we just saw that it appears, the formatting for the messages that are being sent is different. It should appear like on the left, it's the message that I'm sending. On the right, there are the messages that are received.
Okay.
So the messages that are being sent, Jen, the messages that are being sent do not appear in any bubble or should appear in a bubble. We need to talk about this.
What you're saying right now, like the thing that we just experienced, that everyone's trying to understand it, is that you just sent me 2 messages. They appeared as if I sent them, and then you sent me a third message, and it appeared as if you sent it. So there's just something going on there.
I sent you a message and it appeared like I sent it, so I just sent it.
No, yeah, you sent 3 messages. I sent 1. So 2 of your 3 appeared as if I sent them
Okay.
to me.
Okay, gotcha.
Do they appear like that to you? Do they look like you sent it? Okay. Yeah, so they appear.
Like I sent them.
No, they don't. They appear.
Hi.
They appear as if I sent those.
What I send appears on the left. What you're.
Yeah, let's talk about this offline because yeah, like from what I understood what you said, that sounds.
Okay, so any final remarks? I want to be mindful of your time, and it's already 2:02. Guys,
Hey, can y'all hear me?
sure.
Hey Jen, I was trying to send you one of the videos from the world page. Did you get that video? Because it did not show up in my DM.
So, let me check because I didn't see anything. I tried to send you one and nothing came through, and I'm pretty sure that whatever you sent me also did not come through. So yeah, I have nothing from you. I don't think any of the share is working from world page. So we got to figure that one out.
We have a list of it, and I got ahead of myself when I told you to test it. It was not on the list for today because it's not internally tested by me and Mike, but it's good to know that it's not deployed for testing. My remark was mostly related to how this functionality is accessible in the world page, like how it appears first, and then of course how it's working. But we saw that the join is missing the thumbnail for the call to action, the view completed grid appears with cards. Good from a UI point of view, when you press on it, it's not showing you. And share appears to be needing an X or a close button on Android because it's not visible on Android. And yeah, and the comments work. Ending on a positive note. You can comment on anyone's content, so that's great. This is test data, so I'll be deleting most of the test data, unless it's content that you want to keep, and then I will make sure to save it for the life as well. Okay, guys. This was it. Thank you so much. I'll see you next week. And if you have anything, find us.
Guys, thank you so much. This is a huge deal. Every time we do this, it's a big deal. And so it's a real blessing to be with you guys every week. So thank you so much, all you guys. Class 0, creator, thank you guys. We'll see you real soon. We'll have some fun announcements coming up in coming days. Tax week. After tax week.
Bye.
Thanks, guys.
Bye, guys.
Have a good one.